Capricorn, how are you guys? It's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Let's see what you have going on. So I did get some messages as I was shuffling, so I don't know if this reading is going to be about this, so let me just say it, and it might just be for a certain group. But I feel like some of you Capricorns are dealing with somebody who seems to be very egotistical, very narcissistic. I feel for some of you it's going to be a Leo or another fire sign, but Aries or Sagittarius, but I feel mostly Leos. Or it could just be that they're completely self-absorbed and self-focused, and I feel like you've been suffering with this person. I feel like you see yourself as not making any progress in this situation, but I think the message was that slow and steady. You are moving away from this. You're slowly getting stronger against this person, because I just feel like it's a negative influence for you. So I don't know if this reading will speak about that. We'll see, but that was a message that I felt I should pass along. Okay, so let's see. Love yourself first. So yeah, very appropriate for what I just said. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it's time to focus on yourself, because I do feel like you've been wronged. You've been treated in a way that has made you question yourself, and that is never cool. Okay, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like this is more speaking about self-love. I did see, again, as I was shuffling, I did see the Ace of Cups there, and that's very much about self-love, and it's the first thing that I thought about when I saw it. So let's take a look, pull a couple cards here. Wow, okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. This person has you up at night. I mean, you're stressing out. I feel like you can't trust this person at all, and they really, like I said, it's just such a negative energy around you. Let's see what this deception is about. The Nine of Wands. I think it's just overall you cannot trust this person. You know it, and so you're constantly walking on eggshells. You're constantly looking over your shoulder, checking phones, overthinking, overanalyzing. We have make the effort. You see the Four of Cups reverse. The Four of Cups reverse is all about letting go of what is not good for you. You know this person is not good for you. So make the effort is about self-love. Okay? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You have to look at it in the sense that this person is really taking up space in your life that can be opened up to a true love. So the longer you stay in the situation, in this kind of mindset, the longer it's going to take you to get you to that person who's really waiting for you, waiting to give you the love that you have been giving to somebody who really, frankly, doesn't deserve it. Okay, so let's move on to the Celtic Cross. There's a flipped card in here. Where is it? Okay, that was the Page of Wands in the reverse. Again, I did see, I felt like a fire sign, so could be somebody very immature, very impulsive sort of person. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm so silent. If I don't keep track of them, I will not choose the right amount. So, okay, so at the bottom, at the bottom of the deck we have, that was weird. All right then. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so Often I see this with relationships in which there's a giver and there's a taker. And that's exactly the vibe that I got from the beginning. There's definitely a taker in the mist. Okay, so stop giving so much because it seems like you're not getting what you deserve back. All right, Eight of Cups. We're leaving this person. We're leaving a situation that has run its course, basically. And the challenge is starting over. It's hard to leave those cups behind because, you know, your new world, your new life is a little bit scary, maybe. Okay, in the foundation, we have the Empress. So there is self-love going on here. I definitely see that. And this is what is pushing you to move forward. Pushing you out of this situation is the love, the self-love that you have. Okay, because you know your value, you know what you deserve. And what you've been going through, what you've been living through, it's not it. Okay, in the past we have the Nine of Wands. So that is that feeling of just not being able to trust, not being able to believe anything that's said to you. What's crowning you is the Emperor reverse. So some of you can be dealing with an Aries. A very, like I said, egotistical fire sign. I'm just going to say it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But definitely it looks strongly like an Aries for some of you. So you feel out of control in this situation. This is not, either you feel out of control or you have this person on your mind and how much I feel like there's actual abuse for some of you, not for everyone obviously, but I do feel like there was someone, or there are some of you out there, some Capricorns who were being really controlled. There was this strong force over you almost, to the point where it crossed the line to being abusive, is what I'm getting. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Hermit. How you see yourself is the Seven of Swords, sorry. How your partner sees you is the Four of Swords. Hopes or fears, the world, and your overall outcome is the Ace of Cups reverse. All right, so let's dig in. Okay, so Eight of Cups. What are we leaving behind? What is this about? I feel like this wanted to come out reverse. I kind of want to put it back, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. You know that you invested a lot emotionally into this relationship. But the logical side to you, that practical side, the Capricorn in you, tells you that it's time. It's time to move on. This is not working out. But you're definitely trying to hold on as much as you can, even though you know it's not working out. Because I just feel like to start over again is the Moon reverse. I feel almost as if this stripped... it stripped something from you. It's like this situation completely broke you down, and it forced you to see something. It forced you to maybe, you know, bring out some hidden emotions that you had. And it's almost like, okay, I've already seen this. I've seen this this demon I had hidden in here, which is what made you fall into this type of relationship. So I feel like the reason that all of this happened was exactly that, so that you can identify this side of yourself that hasn't been healed yet. And that's why this process is so scary. I feel it's not so much, I mean, obviously it is the relationship itself that you're going to be mourning and whatnot, even though it was very toxic. But I feel it's more the wounds that it's reopened, that may or may not have anything to do with this actual relationship. It's more, I think it's deeper than that. Temperance reverse. So yeah, emotionally, there was something that needed to be healed, and in order for it to be healed, the wound had to be reopened. Okay, so that we can put everything back the way it was supposed to be. But it's challenging. It's a challenge for you to be stripped down to that, because I feel like a lot of these issues may have been childhood issues that you may not even have known, were there. So in the foundation, we have the Empress. Eight of Wands reverse. Death. So there is an Emperor and there is an Empress here. You cut off communication with this person. You had enough. You had that epiphany, that moment where you were like, no, I deserve to be treated like a queen or like a king, whatever the case may be. You had enough. This is where the self-love began. So let's see what happened in the past with this Nine of Wands. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly. Ace of Swords reverse. What I'm actually seeing is we had this Nine of Wands before. I do feel like it's that feeling of walking on eggshells. Like it's almost like you're each day that you had to face with this person was like a little bit dreadful in a way. It was like impending doom all the time. That's the feeling that I'm getting. I feel like this person was very much about themselves. They only cared about, like, they didn't want to be alone. They're one of those people that have to, obviously, for them to be so self-absorbed, usually these types of people tend to have also very deep issues within themselves, to where they really don't think very highly of themselves, even though it appears that they do. That it appears like it's quite the opposite, but it's because they're overcompensating for how they actually feel. And I feel there was just so many lies around this person. It was just a complete farce. Like their whole life, it's like these people who kind of live off of Facebook and Instagram, and they construct these lives that really don't exist. But somehow they think they're fooling the world, and they do fool some people, but come on now. I feel like that's what this person is. They're all about image. They're all about themselves. They're very spiteful, lying, manipulative, conniving type of person. I hate to, go on and on, but it's like, it was such a strong message even as I was shuffling. That's why I felt like I had to say it, even though I didn't know if the scenario was going to play out here, because it was that strong. So I just feel like there's somebody, at least one person I know, Capricorn out there, who needs to hear this message so that you can be snapped out of this and just move on. Get out of here. It's not good for you. Okay, so let's see this Emperor reverse. Ooh. All right. 10 of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess reverse, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's no choice here. You're going to have no choice, I think, in the month of December, but to just Throw your arms up in the air and say, okay, I've lost control of this situation. This is just, you kind of just have to take it day by day. That's what I'm seeing here in this card today, is I have to just take it day by day and see what tomorrow is going to bring. That's what you're doing here, is just waiting to see what tomorrow is going to bring, because today things are pretty upside down. Okay, life as it was previously, something major changed. Something may have ended. You may have had a loss here as a result of dealing with this person. And secrets may have come out, you know, things that maybe were there all along and you just weren't listening to your intuition. You weren't paying attention, or you just basically were looking the other way. And you're going to have no choice but to have to face it, because this is what's going to be crowning you in December. So this person is going to be exposed in a sense. I don't think it was all very much hidden. I think it was more you guys not being ready to see it. So let's see, the near future, the Hermit. This could be a Virgo for some of you. For others, it could just be a period of solitude, just to just to reflect upon the lessons, really. The lessons of this experience. We have the Hierophant reverse. For some of you, this is going to be a spouse. And it's a decision, maybe getting away, some kind of separation, to decide whether or not you're going to go through a divorce. The Knight of Wands. I feel like you don't want to make any hasty decisions. So there may be a period of separation here to kind of figure things out in the near future, is what I see happening. So interesting. How you see yourself is the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. Nine of Wands reverse. You had to sneak away. Some of you actually had to like move out in the middle of the night or something. I really feel, and I hate to talk about these things, but I feel like I have to say it, because again, I feel like it's going to be the message somebody needs to hear. I feel like for somebody out there, this relationship was so abusive that you actually had to sneak away. You had to like leave all your stuff and just take whatever clothes you had on your back and just go. Just so that you can have peace of mind, because you were kind of living in fear for a while. So yeah, but again, that's not for all of you. For others of you, I feel like you're avoiding this person. You're going to be avoiding them. It's not as dramatic or as extreme for everyone. I do feel, again, that that's a strong message for somebody out there. But for most of you, I think it's just going to be you're trying to avoid this person, because, again, you just want to have peace of mind for a while. So hence this separation here. And it makes sense, because so this is in the month of December. So this could have already been happening. This could have already been playing out, or it's something that's going to happen later on in the month. How your partner sees you is the Four of Swords. So yeah, that's another card that to me can say separation. They see you as being detached. Detached mentally, emotionally, communication wise. There is not a whole lot of communication, because again, you're just trying to sneak away from them, get away from them for a while. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. So they know that shit's going down. All right, so hopes or fears is the World, and I really feel like you're hoping, again, the World to me is like learning lessons. That is what this this whole spread screams to me, is that this was a life experience to teach you, not in a negative sense, like to teach you a lesson, not like in a punishment type of way, but it was the only way to make you see this deep wound that you had been carrying with you, that needed to be healed. And this person, it was like they were just leaning on a nerve that's like a pinched nerve, you know. Can you imagine some like having a pinch, like it's not bad enough you have a pinched nerve, but somebody's leaning on it? That's what this person is. All right, so the World. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, you hope to be done with this struggle. It's been a damn struggle, a challenge, a burden, confusion. You didn't know what the hell was happening. It's like this person put on this magic show for you. It was all a show. It was all an act. It was an illusion. And you carry that burden for a while, and now it's, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, so Ace of Cups reverse with the World reverse. All right, so the Hermit card. This is going to take a while. Okay, I do see if well, for all of you, I see this is a breakup, whether it be a marriage, because I do see for some of you it's a marriage. For others, it's a long-term relationship probably that you had with someone, or maybe you were living with them. But this healing process is going to take a while. It's not going to be done this month. Okay, this is, yeah, you started the process, but it's not over yet. It'll be over when this, you know, if this was upright and this was upright, because this is like, okay, I now love myself, and I'll never, I'm sure that I will never go back to that again. I feel like there's still some healing that needs to be done here. But we're on our way. So that is what really matters. This, like I said, was a deep wound. From childhood, from a past life, from I don't know from where, because it's going to be different for everyone. It could be just a particular trauma that you would know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is, but definitely this person exposed that wound by showing you how you were able to put up with all of this for so long. Okay, so it's about self-love, it's about healing, it's about being good to yourself this month, Capricorn. Okay, so let's move on to finance and career. Happy birthday, by the way, if I didn't say it before. I know that you guys are like toward the end of the month, so happy birthday to you Capricorns that have a birthday in December. All right, let me see here. Let's put that there. So 5 cards we're going to do for this career or finance reading. All right. We have the Fool reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you might be a little bit scared to take any risks, or a little bit averse of any kind of change, major changes, anything like that. Let's see. Okay, because we have the Death card, so that would make sense. So something is coming to an end, but you're a little bit about it. You know, you're not too sure. We have the Seven of Wands, so yeah, putting up some kind of wall. You feel like on the defense because of all these changes. We have Temperance, okay, so there is a need here for you to balance your emotions. Just take it easy, because I think the universe is kind of taking over for you. Hermit again, interesting. Okay, so, and the Lovers. Wow, so a lot of major arcana even at the bottom of the deck, almost all the cards except for the Seven of Wands. So I would say there's a lot of major things going on in your life towards this end of the year. But I think it's all for good. There's definitely changes, but you're playing a part in it. Even though I feel like the circumstances surrounding everything that's going to be changing in your career and the way that you make money and whatnot. A lot of it is destined, but I mean, with everything, we do have a say. You know, it is destined to a certain point, but I feel like there's going to be a major decision to make here as a result of something out of your control that is ending. And you may need to be a little bit patient with yourself because it's major. So yeah, it's going to take some time. And it's really, to be quite honest with you, you know, I know Mercury retrograde is supposed to end actually pretty soon, but it'll still be in the shadow period. So December is not the greatest time for like major decisions. So I would definitely practice temperance and kind of hold off on that. Be a little patient. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups reverse. So yeah, you're not wanting this change. There's a change or a transformation that, an ending or a transformation, I should say, that is being resisted. So maybe for some of you, you may be getting laid off, fired or something like that, and it kind of took you by surprise. And you're like, oh shit, you know, what am I going to do now? How am I going to make ends meet? You know, you're kind of on the defense, started trying to find ways to stop this from happening. Yeah, there was a loss in financial standing here. So yes, I do feel a lot of you Capricorns may be losing your jobs, or you already did, because this is like coming into the month. So I feel like this may have already happened maybe in the month of November for you. Or some type of unexpected change that didn't really favor you financially. Okay, so let's see with the Seven of Wands, excuse me, the Two of Swords. So yeah, you're defensive because, like I said, as a result of this, there's some decision that you're needing to make. But you're worried about this decision. It's like you don't trust people around you. You don't know quite what to do. The Moon, the High Priestess reverse, the Moon reverse. So clarity is going to come, okay? Because the Moon in the upright is like whatever is hidden, and the High Priestess is, you know, something that's secret. It's not widely known. These cards are both reversed, and we have the Two of Swords reversed. So the decision is, you're able to make the decision because you gain the clarity somehow. You may need to ask questions. Maybe that's what this is about. There's going to be some kind of change, but stand up for yourself. Ask questions. Ask why. You know, make sure that you're being taken care of. If you're being laid off, make sure, you know, that all the terms of the your severance package is in check. Whatever it is, it's like you can't be like a shrinking violet in this situation. You have to kind of be a little bit aggressive and make sure you're getting all the information, okay? So we have Temperance and the Hermit, the Devil reverse. Whatever situation, you got to be patient here is what they're saying. You have to be patient because whatever situation it was that ended is for your greatest good. You weren't under the best of circumstances. You weren't in a situation that would lead you to success. The Three of Wands. There's going to be a waiting period for you to find something else to replace this situation. There's going to be a waiting period. Maybe 3 months. Okay, Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of you are being freed from a toxic work situation is what I'm seeing. Through layoff. I get layoff a lot, so I feel like that's going to be the most prevalent. But it can just be straight out getting fired or something of that nature. And it's just going to catch you by surprise. You're not going to want this to happen. There may be some discussion about it, but I do feel, you know, you do need to stand up for yourself in this situation. Just make sure you have all of the terms of any kind of severance, or like I said, anything like that. Sorry to repeat myself, but yeah. Okay, so let's see the Hermit. So for some of you, this is going to lead you toward a path of learning a new skill or going back to school or something like that, which would be great. The Two of Cups, okay. Let's see. For some of you, I feel if you go to school or you're going to go seek some kind of counsel or some type of job agency or something, I don't know, some type of placement agency, they're going to help find you another position. The Hermit again, oh wow, okay, could be Virgo, important here. Any Virgo in your life? King of Cups reverse. Okay, let's see. Give me one more. Temperance reverse. I'm getting that some of you need to just take some time off. Like, just take some time off. You know, the holidays are coming. Usually, I mean, it's very rare to get hired for anything during the holidays anyway, but I'm getting like you need to just take some time off. For others of you, I feel like you're, like, as a result of this, you, the Temperance card here is really important, not just because it's at the center of the reading, but it's repeated twice. So it really is a strong message here that don't beat yourself up. I'm feeling like somebody's going to beat themselves up over this. Or like, you know, nobody likes getting fired or laid off during the holidays, but damn it, that's always when it seems to happen, isn't it? So it's going to happen. Just know that this was beyond your, look at all the major arcana here. This was really beyond your control. This was going to happen no matter what. So what really matters is how we're dealing with this. Okay, so you're not going to make the situation better by feeling like, oh crap, it was you know, that one time that I took that vacation, and you know, everybody has to take a vacation, everybody gets sick. Just don't beat yourself up about things. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, somebody just needs to be patient, understand that this is you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Take the time to, first of all, brush up on skills. I'm getting, like, fix your resume and all of that, but I feel like there's something that somebody needs to someone needs to learn or needs to, like, brush up on, like, study on, because I feel like there's going to be some type of interview, and this is very specific, but I don't know, it's going to be for someone. I feel like there's going to be some type of interview, and you need to brush up on certain skills so that you can speak about them really eloquently and, like, you know, just stand out amongst the crowd. But you're not going to be able to do that if you're a mess. Okay, so that's why this Temperance is here, because this is going to make or break your situation. Okay, so Temperance is your friend. It could be a Sagittarius in your life who may help you somehow, or a Virgo, I don't know. But I feel like it's mostly just chill out. That's what I'm seeing. Just chill out. I know this is a scary situation to go through towards the end of the year, and I get it. I'm right there with you. But you're not going to fix anything by, you know, being this guy. Just completely all over the place emotionally, feeling depressed, feeling, you know, like I can't wait, like, you know, like just too much. So just let it be. Do what you can in the background right now. Dust yourself off, you know, polish, whatever you need to do to get ready. Okay, we have the Sun reverse with the Lovers. So yeah, see, it's just not the time. Okay, again, we're in retrogrades. It's not the time. It's not going to be to your benefit. Even if you get a job, you start a new job during a Mercury retrograde, good luck with that. It's just not the time. So just chill, do what you need to do to brush up and you know, make yourself presentable. But yeah, don't make any big decisions here because you just don't have the clarity with the Sun reverse. Okay, so no movement. 8 of Wands reverse, none. No. Okay, it's not the time yet. Let things be, and things will start falling into place when they need to, because we're working with divine timing. So there's really nothing we could do, but things will get better. Just trust me on it. Okay, bye guys, love you.